Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the new and improved Kurt Angle. He is the leader of the Army of Heaven, which I guess is his own little thing he's got going. I'm wondering if TNA's knocked some screws loose from Kurt Angle. He claims to be Azrael? That's what it said, Azrael. Who is the angel of death. So, why Kurt Angle has lost his mind, apparently. And he's starting off Monday Night Raw in a match against Primo. Very strange. Seems like he's calling for a mic here. He's calling for a mic. Ladies and gentlemen, you shall chant, "You suck," no longer. For I am your savior, your angel, and I have returned to the WWE. I have returned to guide you from the sin, to guide you away from the darkness and into the light. I am Azrael. I am your savior. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's get right into this. Very strange start to Monday Night Raw, but Primo is out here to take on Kurt Angle, who is now calling himself Azrael. Azrael. It's still very difficult to pronounce. My mouth doesn't move like that. And here comes one half of the former tag team champions, Primo. He's got a lot of tag team history. He teamed with Carlito and then with Epico. And now he's going off on his own, trying to create a solo career here. But Kurt Angle was dangerous as a sane person. I have no clue what he's going to be like as Azrael. And this match is a singles match, 1-on-1. I wanted to skip this. It's ruining my kayfabe, damn it. Anyway. Alright, here we go. We're gonna be Kurt Angle. This new improved gimmick. Azrael, the angel of death, coming to save people. Damian Sandow would be an awesome teammate for him, just thinking about it. I mean, Kurt Angle it seems like he is just as athletic as he was, just as the Olympic champion, the Olympic gold medalist of the WWE, but he just now has this religious feel about him. And Primo, really hoping to start out a fresh new solo career here, but it doesn't look likely. Kurt Angle is a for sure first ballot contender for the Hall of Fame. He really made the Attitude Era what it was. I mean, I can just the moments of Kurt Angle, seeing him go down this road is it's frightening, really. You know a guy for years. I've known Kurt Angle. I've known of Kurt Angle. I don't actually know him, but I know of Kurt Angle for about, let's see, it's 2012. About 9 years now, ever since I started watching wrestling, okay? This man was... he was so entertaining. Everything he was in, he was entertaining. You didn't like him, but he was entertaining. He's almost like... oh, who is it now? Oh... there's people who I don't like, but are entertaining. Kali, I don't like him at all, but he's still entertaining to me. I like seeing him, yeah, I don't know. Santino, kind of. Nah, I don't know, you can't really make him like Kurt Angle anymore. He did win a gold medalist with a broken frickin' neck, after all. Azrael, the angel of death. What could that possibly mean for the WWE Universe? Is he going to start killing people? Because, I mean, we've done that before with Benoit. And that did not work out well. That didn't work out well, and I don't think people really want to delve into that subject. So what is his end goal here? He says he's the leader of the army of heaven. Does that mean he has other angels? I'm so confused with Kurt Angle right now. This thing he's going with is very strange. I am almost certain that Daniel Bryan and his crazy issues, or even AJ Lee and her crazy issues, even Boogeyman was a little more sane than Kurt Angle is at the moment. The people in the backstage, the superstars in the backstage arena are just not connecting with Kurt Angle as they used to do. Kurt Angle used to be a backstage area general. He used to rally the troops in the locker room, say, oh, good luck in your matches, all this sort of stuff, give out advice, and now he sits in the corner. This is just reports from the other superstars in the back. Earlier today, he was spotted sitting in the corner with a Bible, and he was praying the whole time. Now, you guys don't understand, but when superstars have to wrestle, they have to basically show up at the arena at like 3 o'clock that day. The show starts at 6. That's 3 hours. So he was praying and reading his Bible for nearly 3 hours? That is ridiculous. Kurt Angle has totally gone off the deep end, and I have really nothing to say about it. And again, nothing has really changed except his tights and the way he's speaking. So, what do we do? What do we do? Do we call the insane asylum? Should we find Mankind and ask him what's going on? Mankind's been known to go through these sorts of transformations before as well. But for Mankind, it wasn't as creepy or very strange. I mean, let's see, Cactus Jack wasn't creepy. Mankind was a little creepy, but he kind of started out as Mankind. Foley wasn't bad. Dude Love was very weird, but I mean, you know, hippie, whatever. Bible Thumper Kurt is very frightening to me. Primo getting a heel kick in. Getting a soccer ball kick. That's what that's called now, by the way. I've been doing some work on Epico. Epico is not here this week. Epico is has the week off. He is currently resting, R&Ring from the last couple stressful weeks on Epico. I mean, him and Primo have just totally disbanded. They are no longer a team. They've been teamed up for years, and well, he's taking it kind of hard. General manager gave him some rest and relaxation time, and he'll be coming back with a brand new and improved moveset. So no worries. Epico has not gone away. I have not forgotten about Epico. So this week I decided to focus on Kurt Angle, and look what I've done. Kurt Angle trying to gain some steam here. Gonna work on those legs. His finisher is still the ankle lock, which now I'm not sure, but if he wanted, I'm just saying this out loud, if he wanted, he could call it the angel lock. I know, I'm not a fan of it either. I think it just feeds into his crazy obsession, but yeah, we could call it the angel lock because it fits. Kurt Angel. I mean, the only person who would ever have any offense to this would be Chris Angel, the magician, or the fallen angel Christopher Daniels in TNA, and he isn't in this universe mode, so he doesn't exist. Unless you guys want him to, I can bring him in. I wouldn't mind bringing him in, and he's a pretty good character. Come on, hit me. Yeah, you jerk. There we go, we're getting his legs. His legs are almost weak enough that we can start doing our moves. Oh man, and he reverses it into a Hurricane Rana. Oh man, he's gonna hit his thing. Don't do it. Oh man, going for the pin. 1, 2. We're not ending it like that. I don't think so. Oh, and Primo has busted open. Kurt Angle, a former world champion, a former WWE champion, has had great matches against The Undertaker, John Cena, Shawn Michaels, Triple H, The Rock, so many other people, and it's just never ending. And there you go, Kurt Angle sinking the ankle lock in, or I guess we could call it the angel lock. And has he done enough? He didn't hook the leg, and that's a mistake, and Primo immediately kicks out. He didn't hook that leg. The leg he just tried to injure, he didn't hook it. Primo getting up.
I don't see Primo surviving for much longer in this matchup.
Kurt Angle, a lot of history with the WWE, had a stint in TNA. That organization is now dead in this universe mode. And now he's come back, and as Azrael, very strange. If you guys don't know who he is, Azrael is also a guy in the Batman game, the new one, Arkham City. If you've ever played it, he's the weird cross dude. So another strange, like, so you could say that he's trying to copy a video game character. I have no clue what's going on with Kurt Angle. I plead the fifth. And Primo is just trying to keep this match going, but it's not gonna. You're not gonna do anything, pal. Kurt Angle, is he gonna go for the moonsault? Yes, moonsault hits. And he's gonna turn. He's gonna turn Primo over, and he's got the ankle lock in again. Wow, Michael Cole. Michael Cole just said something about how he applies the ankle lock. Unbelievable. You gotta wonder if Primo's leg is shattered here. And he still doesn't hook the leg. 1, 2, but it's enough. Primo so uncomfortable by the leg move of Kurt Angle, Azrael, that he just gives up. 1, 2, 3. Kurt Angle wins. You see, Azrael is no one to be messed with. He still has all the deadly moves of Kurt Angle. And Kurt Angle is a bona fide superstar. Alright, let's go to the next match. What do we got? What do we got? A Hell in a Cell match. Zack Ryder versus Kofi Kingston. Yeah, I'm being Kofi. Zack Ryder versus Kofi Kingston in a Hell in a Cell match. Ugh. Yuck. I don't want to play this match. I don't want it to be a Hell in a Cell, at least. Yeah, let's get that out of here. I don't want to see Zack Ryder's entrance anymore. 'Tis no longer fun. One half of the tag team champions, Kofi Kingston. And that guy claims to be Little Jimmy. He is not Little Jimmy. I'm not sure what Kofi's doing there. There's nothing to be jumping and skipping up and around about. Now maybe I kind of want to be Zack Ryder. Just to do the broski boot. Nah, we'll be Kofi Kingston. We'll hit Trouble in Paradise quick. Zack Ryder. This match should be over within 5 minutes. This shouldn't be a match. I don't know why it's a Hell in a Cell. I don't know why they're facing each other. Very strange booking by the universe mode.
The title's not on the line, but if he can beat the champion, that'll go a long way to bumping him up in the rankings here in the WWE.
Was he trying to get a single tag team championship match? That doesn't happen. That doesn't work. You have to have a team member. And you have no team. Oh, and into the cage. Now what, do these guys have such a heated rivalry that they're just gonna start fighting each other on the outside of a Hell in a Cell match now? I'm confused. I guess I'll take this time to talk about Monday Night Raw and The Shield. The Shield with Dean Ambrose, Seth Rollins, and Leaky. No, not Leaky. Roman Reigns. There we go. His new name. Roman Reigns. Now, on Monday, This is not today. If this is up on Monday, I'm pretty well, today's Saturday, so this should be up by Sunday, so no worries. Oh, son of a bitch, he just broke my chair. The Shield, I'm very impressed with. Surprisingly, I'm least impressed with Seth Rollins. Maybe it's because that's not the character he was in NXT. I don't know. I don't know. It just, something doesn't sit right with Seth Rollins. It just doesn't look like he belongs there. He doesn't belong with Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns. This is what I think. And it doesn't mean that it's true or that it's a fact or that it shouldn't happen the way I want it. But this is what I think. I think they should have had Cassius Ohno in Seth Rollins' spot. And even if, you know, Cassius Ohno hasn't been in the FCW or in New NXT for very long, but it still would be an improvement to Seth Rollins because Seth Rollins could be in a better spot. Right now, he's number 3 on the totem pole of the Shield. Why? Because you have your leader, Dean Ambrose. Even if Seth is supposed to be the leader, Dean Ambrose took control of the interview last Monday. Everyone is calling him the leader, and he should be. And then you have the muscle, who is Roman Reigns, and he's always number 2. Even in Evolution, I always thought the number 2 guy was Batista, just in my head. Just when I wasn't really a smart wrestling fan, when I was just a normal wrestling fan. I always thought of Batista as the second best guy. And then it went to Rick, and then it went to Randy. So that leaves Seth Rollins as number 3. He didn't really do anything in that interview. Nothing great, and when he did speak, it was kind of, you know, nah. It was not great by any means, but who am I to judge? I probably couldn't do any better. But Dean Ambrose was awesome. Maybe it's just because Dean Ambrose just commanded that room that maybe it felt flat, because if I don't know, I just feel like Cassius Ohno could have been in that spot and it would have been better. Even Brad Maddox in that spot could have been better, but I'm pretty sure they'll add Brad Maddox into the Shield a little later. Other people, I just didn't see Seth Rollins in that spot. Seth Rollins could have done something else to get in. I think they were just like, well, we can't just put in Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose, because they're not the 2 top guys of NXT. Seth Rollins is the top guy. He's the NXT champion, I think, at the moment. Bo Dallas, why couldn't he come in instead of Seth Rollins? I don't know, because Seth Rollins, especially right now, because of the episodes that they're on, Seth Rollins is like just a face, and Roman Reigns and all this stuff, like all these things are different, and 3-man band doesn't even exist in NXT. Jinder Mahal just turns back into Jinder Mahal magically. It's like if they're gonna do these NXT episodes and want people to watch them, they have to be up to date. I cannot stand not being up to date, especially like, I don't know. There's just a lot of problems with it. So Seth Rollins really not doing the job on Monday night. We'll see if he can do anything good Monday, this upcoming Monday Night Raw. I hope so, because I do like Seth Rollins. I feel like he's kind of a clone of CM Punk a little, and maybe that's why I'm not a huge fan of him. But Dean Ambrose was just awesome, commanded the room in the interview. And one of my favorite lines from him was just a simple nope. And then the look he gave, it wasn't even the nope that I loved. It was just the looks he was giving Michael Cole. It was just simple nope. And who are these people, Michael Cole? Just all of those things just make Dean Ambrose awesome. And if you guys don't know who Dean Ambrose is, you do now. And I told you he was awesome. I told you he was awesome. Seth Rollins also good, but I think he'll come in his own time. I think he'll, you know, mature at a different rate. I think Dean Ambrose is ready. Roman Reigns, he's a big muscly guy. Yeah, nothing. He doesn't need to talk, and just like his interview said, he'll talk when he has something to say. And I actually did like that. I was very impressed with Roman Reigns. He came in at the right time, had perfect timing. Seth Rollins was I think he was a little nervous. That's all. So I'm giving Seth Rollins I'll give him a year. I'm happy that Seth Rollins, just think about it. We have CM Punk, Daniel Bryan, Dean Ambrose, Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns. those 5 guys already are indie people who you would not see if it were 10 years ago. Zack Ryder's a good example. He's not in the main event, but it's crazy. Ryback, who was nobody a year ago, is in the main event and has had a couple championship matches. It's just been nuts. And oh no, Zack Ryder hits his Zack attack. Oh no. Yeah, we're not gonna lose to the Zack attack. So the Shield, I was very impressed with. Other things on Raw, let's see. Let's see what was memorable, really. I remember. Hold on, let me do this. I have to. Oh, you son of a bitch! How the hell did he beat that? I remember. Oh, damn. I remember. Not a whole lot. Sheamus and Big Show. I think because did he face Damian Sandow? No, Damian Sandow faced somebody else to. Yeah, Damian Sandow faced Santino, or was it Zack Ryder? I think it was Zack Ryder. Faced Zack Ryder, and that was a pretty good match. Showed Sandow off really well. And I still need to watch that main event and Friday Night SmackDown. I'm behind in my wrestling. I'm playing too much wrestling. So Sandow update will be coming up. I'm gonna watch SmackDown after this this episode of Raw here. Let's see who else. Cena. Ziggler had a really good Monday Night Raw. Ziggler and Cena match. A little long, and Cena didn't have to win, but that match was really, really good. It wasn't awesome as like, oh, they did a superplex off the top rope, but they did a couple things good. There was a point in the match where, and this is what I remember from the match, where Cena is supposed to take a DDT from Ziggler, and it looked amazing. The timing was perfect. It looked like it impacted directly. It was awesome. The zigzag looked great. Like, man, Ziggler just makes Cena look a lot better. It's amazing, and I wanted to see that match. And I'd probably pay to see a good match from those two. And plus the Shield on a pay-per-view. So I may be getting the next pay-per-view. And if I do get the next pay-per-view, you can count on me giving you the results and my take on those results. But that's if I order the pay-per-view. I can't really tell you what I had a feeling of or how I liked the pay-per-view if I didn't watch it. If I just read it online or followed the WWE chat, it's just not the same experience. And people say, oh, that's not right, that's not how it happened. I'll go, oh, that's how I read it. And so I don't trust reading things. I'm going to have to see them to believe them. So if I ever order a pay-per-view, if I ever have enough money for something like that, then that's what I will do. Big Show and Sheamus in a chairs match. This is a good idea, okay? A chairs match, not a good idea. But it would be if you could use any type of chair in the world, any chair. The little roller chairs out there that the announcers use, a folding chair, an electric chair. That would make a chair match interesting. Now, the chair match they're doing, I'm not interested in. I don't care. It's going to be Sheamus beating up Big Show really, really bad with chairs. Knockout punch, 1, 2, 3, Big Show wins. As we pick up the win over Zack Ryder. So I'm not interested in the World Heavyweight title scene. I'm interested in Damian Sandow. I'm interested in Cena Ziggler. I'm interested in the Shield and CM Punk and Heyman. Ryback is even Ryback's entertaining, so I like that too. Team Hell No is kind of losing their awe factor. They're still good, and whenever they're on screen, it's great. They're just kind of losing their awe factor of, wow, these two are amazing. Let's see, Divas, nothing to say about them. That's really about it. Monday Night Raw was very, it was a good show. I was very entertained by it, but it was just, I only like to select few certain things, and I loved them. So, not a whole lot. Vicky Guerrero is, again, awesome. I do like Vicky Guerrero, so judge me for that. And that's going to end this episode. There's my Raw review, because why would these two have a match in a Hell in a Cell? It doesn't make sense. So, sure, what the hell. Whatever. And there you go for part 1 of this. I'm going to do part 2 and then a part 3 for the main event, and that'll be it. So, see you on the next episode.